Behold the ocean. A beautiful sight to behold. Look at those waves. You feel so tranquil. But what's this? A game? Civilization? What other games are in here? Oh my. With the variety of strategy games set before us, it can be a chore deciding which ones demand our attention. Fortunately for you, I have a solution. You should just play EU4. No, I'm not kidding. Yes, the grand strategy game from 2013 with a questionable policy towards downloadable content. But why is EU4 the game you should hand all of your time to? I've never quite played any strategy games like Paradox's. It's basically an RTS, but with turn-based resource acquisition. This makes the macro play something like Civilization, but the combat is still real-time. All without loading screens, and super long battles like Total War, allowing you to play more game per game. Look at this. Look how many loading screens there are. I've never played a game with a map like EU4. You would think a static map that starts the same every time gets pretty stale pretty quickly, especially for a strategy game. But the sheer scale of the map and the amount of playable countries means that, unlike me, it never seems to get old. It doesn't use RNG like Civilization, Humankind, and most RTS games. You get the fast, punchy, real-time combat, mixed with a complex economic system that feels fulfilling to learn and use effectively. Are your tiles too weak? Well, there is a multitude of ways to improve them. And while some land is objectively better than others, it's really only in terms of how easy it is to scale those tiles, not in their inherent stats. Except Arctic tiles. Those really suck. Something people often neglect to mention is the casual players. These players don't care about making their numbers as big as possible. They don't even care about conquering the entire world. These players live by the LARP, and in EU4, can you LARP? Oh my, can you LARP? Suffice it to say, role-playing is very much alive and actually fun in EU4. Don't want to blob out and conquer Germany? Well, maybe slowly expand and use the extra resources you don't use conquering things to develop your provinces. Play a pirate nation. Form Ireland! There's lots of other reasons to play EU4. It's very fulfilling to learn, and the community is often more than willing to help you learn, without berating you all the time. And then there is the multiplayer situation. A lot of MP sweats will tell you that EU4 multiplayer sucks now, and how they have to have a mod to play it. And that's totally fine. But for the average person who isn't top 50 in the world like Habibi and Zlavik, they can glean 2,000 plus hours of enjoyment from multiplayer alone. That's a worthwhile investment, I think. Oh, and that questionable DLC policy? Well, Paradox now have a subscription service on Steam that gives you all the DLC for $5 a month. So even that is rectified to some degree. That's nice, because for $5 additional to the game price, you get to try all the DLC, and decide if you want to keep the subscription and play it, or if the game is not for you. All that said, seriously, consider giving EU4 a try. If you can get over the learning curve, you won't regret it. Even better if you can find a friend or two to learn it with you. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thanks.